So I just had to share this with you guys. Chuck made some burgers the other day, and they're delicious. And I don't know if you can see this. That dark pocket in there is all spices. I guess it didn't get mixed in, it's delicious though. Hey guys, the workday is done, but now I'm off to the bank to go get my money, cash my check. Gonna head over to the mall. I'm gonna pick up some more stuff for the wedding. Start picking up decorations and stuff like that, in the hopes that we can kind of start getting it all together. So that is a positive. And then I'll go home because I'm tired and I'm hungry and I'm so excited that it is what's this called? The weekend. It is the start of my weekend and I'm excited and I'm so ready to be home. Oh.
Went over to Giant Tiger and bought a lot of cereal because I like cereal a lot. They had like a deal, and in the deal they had Golden Grams and they had Reese Puffs on sale, so I had to end up buying that just because you can't say no to Reese Puffs or Golden Grams. If somehow they could mix those two together in like one delicious cereal, that would be amazing. Yes, and I know I can literally just mix the two cereals together and eat them like that. But I mean like in one packaging. Or like somehow add peanut buttery goodness to the Golden Grams. That'd be amazing. I haven't talked to you guys all day, mainly because I've been watching a lot of TV and I've been trying to play more guitar, which I know sounds weird. I've tried to play more focused guitar. A couple months back, I was doing that a lot. Then I got hurt, and my hands started to feel funny. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't do it as much. A lot of you guys don't know this, but my hands have been kind of messed up for a while now. And so you can kind of see this hand. Can't actually make that finger close all the way. And I can't openly stretch that hand all the way either. I don't know why. Well, I went to the doctor and she's just like, that's the way my hand is. I'm like, oh, that's comforting. So I have to end up taking like ibuprofen or something if my hand starts hurting a lot. But I don't know. I just want it to be back to normal. But it doesn't look like that's going to be happening anytime soon, which sucks a lot. I don't want to lose the use of my hands like that. It's kind of freaky because I have not been able to play a guitar like I want to, and when I get to a certain point, I kind of get scared because I'm like, well, what if I hurt my hand again? Or maybe I'm pushing myself too much, so I reel myself back. So that was Cheryl calling. That's why the video stopped. She was like, can you calculate something really fast? I'm like, okay. Had to actually go inside because I needed numbers from inside, and then, yeah. Anyways, I was basically just talking about how I suck at guitar now. I don't know, I feel like I'm making a lot of concessions when it comes to playing, and I feel like I shouldn't be doing that because it's what I want to do. But then when I try to play more often the way I want to play, it puts such a strain on my hands that I'm like, I don't know if I should. So there's that. Anyways, in other news, something that I've been wanting to mention a lot in the vlogs, but every single time that the camera is in front of me or in front of Cheryl or whatever, we never mention it. We've started to watch Adventure Time. Some episodes are really messed up and weird, and then some episodes are really good and very funny. But more often than not, they're really strange. Like, okay, admittedly, we're only in season 1, and I think we're up to like the 8th or 9th episode. But still, there are moments where I'm like, those are ruffians who are just petting each other a lot. That mountain is talking for some reason. Why does the lumpy princess talk like this? I suppose that the humor, some of the humor I get, but a lot of it I'm just like, I don't understand. I suppose it's the same way that people would see Ren and Stimpy, because I loved Ren and Stimpy when I was younger. I didn't know why, I just thought everything was funny and hilarious. But now, as I'm older, obviously, I look back at Ren and Stimpy and I'm like, I don't know why I laughed so much at this. And I don't know why I enjoyed these cartoons so much. Because it's really messed up. Powdered Toast Man flies backwards and asks people to grab onto his butt cheeks. Apparently that was normal. And I loved it. And I loved Log, too. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand what ends up happening. You see these cartoons again and you're like, I don't understand why I liked it so much. It's basically like a lot of movies that you liked when you were younger, and then you go revisit them, and then you're just like, this is not good. This is not a good show. This is not a good movie. Whatever. I can still watch He-Man, and I can still watch Transformers. I have no problem with that. But throw on something like Bionic 6, which I loved. And I wasn't even that young. I was in grade 3. I was younger, but I wasn't 6 or 7, right? When Bionic 6 came out, I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. And then all the toys were basically die-cast metal figures with glowy bits. Well, they didn't really glow. You could just see through them, because those were supposed to be their bionic parts. So one guy was really good at baseball, so he had bionic arms. And I think they had a chimp or something, or a monkey. I can't remember. Anyways, that cartoon does not hold up at all. It's not that it's bad, but I can't sit and watch Mask. Not this Mask. Not the movie with Cher. It was a cartoon. So you can see it was cars, motorcycles that turned into helicopters, and helicopters that turned into jets, and just amazingness. And then each one of the guys had a mask that they could wear, and it did something. I loved it. The whole concept was so cool as a kid, because the toys were amazing. Going back and watching the cartoons is just painful to watch, because you're like, this is the dumbest thing I've seen. I think I'm going to go inside and play a little bit more guitar. Just because I feel the need to.
So it took me over an hour at the mall today to get things at the dollar store and Walmart. I ended up having to buy a couple things that I didn't even really want to, because this older lady came up to me and we were just discussing weddings and stuff. She asked why I was buying so much of something. And so she's like, oh, here. She's walking with me and she's grabbing things and putting it in my cart. Oh, let me show you how to make this flower out of tissue paper. And she literally opened the tissue paper in the store and ripped it up and made a flower out of tissue paper. Now, I will say this flower is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. But then I had to pay for pipe cleaners and tissue paper, and I didn't need any of those things. She was trying to save me money so I didn't have to buy any flowers for the decoration, she said. The good news is the baskets are done for the washrooms, so that's exciting. I'm past the point of tired, so I'll probably be up for another 2 hours. So hopefully these lavender smelly things that I bought will help me fall asleep. Solid air freshener things. Oh, these things. They knew what I meant. This is a solid air freshener. I might have broken it. Oh no, no. Ah.
It's like Jello on the inside.
You know what it looks like? It kind of looks like a can of cranberry sauce.
You.
Kind of. Yeah. That's what it is.
Okay.
Night.
Good night, guys.
Night. Vampire teeth. Don't put that in the vlog.